Salah satu mandat terbesar untuk mana-mana kerajaan di dunia adalah untuk memperkasakan ekonomi negara dan meningkatkan taraf hidup rakyat. Di serata dunia, terpilihnya sebuah kerajaan untuk menerajui negara seringkali berdasarkan kebolehan mereka untuk mengembangkan ekonomi dan meningkatkan pemerkasaan ekonomi rakyat. Apabila bercakap mengenai pemerkasaan ekonomi rakyat, salah satu alat ekonomi yang sering digunapakai oleh kerajaan di serata dunia adalah pemberian subsidi. Subsidi ialah wang yang dibayar oleh kerajaan kepada badan-badan tertentu untuk menstabilkan harga atau menurunkan harga sesuatu barangan atau perkhidmatan agar ia boleh terus dinikmati oleh rakyat yang memerlukan. Di Malaysia, subsidi diberi untuk petrol, minyak masak, beras dan pelbagai lagi barangan mengikut keperluan. Ramai yang berbeza pendapat mengenai penggunaan subsidi untuk meringankan beban keuangan rakyat. Jadi apabila bercakap mengenai polisi ekonomi untuk era baru, adakah subsidi masih relevan?
I'm a fan or I'm a proponent of removing subsidies.
The answer to that kind of question would be dependent on the context of the subsidy.
Pada bajet 2018, 9.5% daripada perbelanjaan kerajaan dihaskan untuk membayar subsidi dan bantuan sosial. Manakala, walaupun perbelanjaan subsidi dan bantuan sosial menurun dari 2014 hingga 2017, ia kembali meningkat pada 2018. Menurut Profesor Jamal Uthman, kerelevanan subsidi bergantung kepada keadaan, termasuk sama ada ia memanfaatkan kumpulan yang disasarkan.
It may be reasonable, it may be desirable if it is well targeted only to provide support to the poor, to the marginal groups which are really in need relative to other consumers, the rich people, for example. So the issue is what shall be the mechanism in order so that this subsidy will benefit directly the poor, the well-defined target group, not all consumers.
Sementara, John Huo berkata, cara terbaik untuk harga barangan ditentukan adalah melalui pergerakan bebas pasaran.
I'm a proponent of letting market forces actually dictate, let it free float, because by allowing prices to be dictated by the market, somehow the economy itself will adjust. Somehow people will find other ways or means to actually either increase their income or either find a way to find other sources of income.
Jamal berkata, ada keadaan di mana pemberian subsidi diperlukan dan malah digalakkan.
The idea is this: if the market is not being able to capture certain positive attributes for some reasons, then subsidies will be useful. Subsidies will be helpful in order for that attribute to be captured by the market. For example, environmentally friendly products. These kind of products normally are more expensive relatively. So if we want to see these products gaining acceptance by consumers at large, then subsidies will have a role by providing, for example, income tax rebates or import duties exemption, lower tax, that kind of policy instruments that would help spur the development of such products, such industry. So the idea is the market is not able to capture a positive element that we want to introduce, that we want to adopt, that we want the public to adopt it, then subsidies will be desirable.
John bagaimanapun berkata, pemberian subsidi tidak boleh dilakukan secara keterlaluan agar rakyat tidak terlampau bergantung kepada sokongan ekonomi jangka pendek untuk kelangsungan hidup.
People think that petrol, if government subsidizes, cost of living will come down. Naturally, that's the case because that has been ingrained for so long. But if you look at countries like, less economically advanced countries like probably the Latin American countries, they also allow free float, And yet the economies, while it may not be great, but if you allow market forces to actually come up with more pragmatic or more out-of-the-box thinking, rather than just putting in subsidies and you help, the more crutches the government put in, I think that stifles innovation, that stifles people's resourcefulness.
Perkara ini dipersetujui Jamal. Katanya, pemberian subsidi yang keterlaluan bukan saja boleh membawa kepada kebergantungan yang terlampau tinggi, malah boleh melahirkan tindak balas berantai yang boleh memudaratkan industri lain.
For example, now we are moving towards a low carbon economy. So we want to see more adoption of greener fuel, of non-fossil fuel. So with low prices of fuel due to this subsidy, it may not be conducive for the development of renewable energy, for example. And in the end, it will also not be conducive for the development of, for example, green vehicles, green transportation. So that is also another factor that the government will need to consider.
I give you a good example. Does Switzerland have natural resources? No, right? And yet the oil and gas sector in Malaysia contributes to the Swiss economy because we buy oil and gas equipment from there. So that's the same thing I'm trying to bring back to your question. While targeted subsidies will help in the short term, we gradually need to move towards policies where it will boost income of our workforce and also improve the skill set. In the long run, how can we compete? I mean, part of the vision of 2020 is actually to make us a high-income nation. You don't just inflate the numbers by putting in subsidies and all this, you see. You really need to have genuine growth of the society as a whole. And that's where I think, rather than thinking that subsidies should be in place for the long run, it should be a gradual, removal, desubsidization.
Selepas ini, soalan terpenting. Bagaimana kerajaan menghadkan atau memansuhkan subsidi untuk mengelakkan rakyat terlampau bergantung tetapi pada masa yang sama memastikan keuangan seharian rakyat tidak terbeban? Di mana keseimbangannya?
Yeah, this is a hard question.
Pemerkasaan ekonomi dan peningkatan kualiti hidup rakyat adalah elemen penting untuk mana-mana negara terus berkembang maju. Satu elemen yang sering mewarnai polisi ekonomi negara, sama ada Malaysia atau negara-negara lain, adalah pemberian subsidi. Ia sering menjadi tunjang kepada usaha kerajaan untuk membantu meringankan beban keuangan rakyat. Di Malaysia, pada bajet 2018, 9.5% daripada perbelanjaan kerajaan dihaskan untuk membayar subsidi dan bantuan sosial. Manakala, walaupun perbelanjaan subsidi dan bantuan sosial menurun dari 2014 hingga 2017, ia kembali meningkat pada 2018. Ramai yang berbeza pendapat mengenai kerelevanan peranan subsidi dalam membantu rakyat. Ada yang berkata ia berguna untuk membantu meringankan beban keuangan rakyat, manakala ada yang mendakwa ia akan mengakibatkan kebergantungan rakyat kepada bantuan ekonomi jangka pendek. Persoalannya, bagaimana kerajaan mencari keseimbangan antara mengelakkan rakyat terlampau bergantung tetapi pada masa yang sama memastikan keuangan seharian rakyat tidak terbeban?
I think subsidies need to be gradually removed, put in place but gradually removed over time. At the same time, while this graduation happens, right, I feel it still comes back to other economic policies. I think where the government can really help is how can we increase the skills of the labour force? What can they do to encourage entrepreneurship? What can they do to get these people in the B40 moving more towards an engineer?
Profesor Jamal berkata, sistem subsidi boleh diteruskan jika ia dilaksanakan dengan cara yang sihat. Sistem subsidi sihat adalah sistem yang memberi manfaat sama rata kepada 3 golongan utama:
taxpayers, producers, and consumers. But nevertheless, having said that, I believe if we have well-defined target groups, then in the end, it will lead to a net gain to the country.
Persoalannya, apabila negara mahu bergerak keluar dari langkah jangka pendek seperti subsidi kepada langkah jangka panjang, apa impak kepada keuangan rakyat apabila subsidi secara perlahan-lahan dimansuhkan?
Now removing subsidy for sugar, it's a bit of a shock, especially for those who are already barely making it. I know it's a long road. I know it's a very tough bullet to bite, but this is where it makes a difference because I'm a very big proponent also of education. Now you say that you look at Germany, they have very good technical schools that allow for skills-based certification. While we do have it here, are the academia of these skills-based schools collaborating very closely with the industry to develop a better workforce to be able to command a better salary. You work that part, your few subsidies will take care of itself.
John berkata ia mungkin mencabar, tetapi ia perlu dilakukan. Ikuti lebih banyak laporan komprehensif kami di astroawani.com. Anda juga boleh muat turun aplikasi Astro Awani di Google Play Store dan Apple App Store. Teruskan bersama kami di Berita Segenap Dimensi. Jumpa lagi di episod seterusnya.